in this session we are going to discuss about the control statement with if conditions. That is a decision making with if statement. So there is a if statement is divided into four types. First is a simple if statement. So what is if statement? So it is a condition level statement. So this is a pictorial representation. So if the condition is true, the corresponding statement will execute. If the condition is false, otherwise it will exit from the statement. So it is a structure of if statement. So it is entirely based on the condition. If the condition is true, the given statement will be executed. So that is called the structure of if statement. Now we are going to see the simple if statement. This is a syntax. So if expression means there is a condition. Either this condition only is going to decide whether the statement of this block of statement is execute or not. If the condition is true, this statement will execute. Otherwise, it will exit from the corresponding statement. So this is the syntax. And the example of simple if statement, that is include stdio.h, then void main. Here I am declare the two variable int x comma y. X equal to 10 and y equal to 15. So the condition is if x greater than y. Actually this is the condition. This is the condition. So x greater than y. So what is the value of here? Here this is the value. Now the x value is 10 and is greater than 15. Actually this condition is false. This condition is false. So this block of statement will not execute. The block of statement will not execute. So here I am just change the value of 10 is 20. So what is the condition is here? 20 is greater than 15. Yes. Now the condition is converted into true. Now the condition is true. So this block of statement is execute. So this is entirely based on the condition. Condition is true, this block of statement is execute. Otherwise it is exit from the statement. Right? This is the simple if statement. Simple if statement, and this open and curly brace is indicate the block of statement. Whatever you have declare within this open and curly braces, that will be execute. So this is the output for this program. The next one, if else statement. Okay, then this previous one, the condition is true, this statement is execute. Otherwise it is exit. But in this if else statement, there is an option. There is an option. If the same syntax is followed, if expression means the condition. If the condition is true, block 1 statement will execute. Otherwise else statement will execute. Else statement is a block 2 statement. The block 2 statement will, that is optional. That is optional. If the condition is false, this statement will execute. So that is called the if else statement. So we can execute the two different statement based on the condition, right? And the example of if else statement, that is this is the example. Here the same value int x comma y, x equal to 14 and y equal to 20. So if is greater than y, so the condition is true. Now I am apply the value for this statement. What is this? The x value is 14 is greater than 20. Actually this statement is false. This statement is false means what is the output here? Here y is greater than x. Y is greater than x. So this statement will not execute. If the condition is false, it will exit from the corresponding block of statement. Else statement is going to execute. right? This is a example of if else statement. Clear? Okay, next one, there is a nested if statement. What is nested if statement? That is, one if statement is inbuilt with the another one if statement is called the nested if statement, nested if else statement. Here it is a syntax. So in this white color, there is a outer if statement. The same statement is here. If expression and the open curly braces, then followed with another one if condition. So one if condition is inbuilt with another one if condition is called the nested if. So the first condition is true, it will enter into this statement. Then check the next condition. There is another one if condition is waiting there. So this process will execute. So this condition is true, this statement will execute. This statement will check the condition. It will work the same equal condition, and this if condition is as with the else statement. So this else statement is connected with the inbuilt, that is the inner if statement, right? So only I just coloring with yellow. This is the block of statement for the outer if statement. Okay, fine. Now in this condition is false means what will happen? This else statement will execute. This else statement will it's not enter into this statement. If the condition is false, this block of statement will not execute. It will not enter with the corresponding statement. It's come to the else statement. It's come to the else statement. So corresponding block 3 will be executed. So it is called the nested if else statement. One statement is one if condition is inbuilt with the another one if condition is called the nested if else statement. This is the syntax, and we will see with one example program. Here I will write a program to find the biggest number among three numbers, right? So this is a printf, enter the three numbers, then scanf for get the three numbers from the user. So user can enter the three values of A and B and C. Then the first condition, there is a first condition is outer if statement. A is greater than B. So it's check the condition whether the A value is biggest. If yes means it is true means it will enter into the statement. What is the next statement here? Here A greater than C. So in this statement it will check whether the A value is greater than C. So if the true statement is correct or true, the A is the greater. This output will be print. A is the greatest. Otherwise C is the greatest. Okay, you may ask, this B value is not compared with the C value, then how can I print the C is the greatest? This is the answer. If A value is checked with the B, this condition is true, automatically this B value is smaller. So no need to check with the C value, right? A and B, if the condition is true, the B value must be smaller than A value. So here the competition with the A and C value. So either the A or C is the biggest. So only I am writing here. Okay, what is the next? If this statement is false means A is not greatest with the B means what is the next one? That is the outer else statement. Here, so this condition is false means what do you mean by that? B is the greatest. B is the greatest with A. Now what will now we have to check with only C value with B value. That is the result. B is greater than C. If the condition is true, the B is the biggest number or C is the biggest number. So I am using nested if statement to write this program, right? This is a nested if sample program. Okay. Then the next concept is else if later. So else if later means we can check multiple if condition for to solve the problem. Multiple if condition in a single statement, in a single program, that is called the else if later. So what is multi if condition? So here this is the syntax. This is the syntax. If expression 1, if expression 1 means the first condition, right? If the condition is true, this statement will execute. If condition is false, it's come to the next condition. Immediately next condition is checked. That is called the else if condition. Not a else statement, else if condition. So else if expression 2, the second condition is waiting. If this condition is true, this statement will execute, right? Okay, again this condition is also false, means is go to the next condition. So we can insert so many condition using this else if ladder. So where will we use this else if ladder? We can use the compare the student to mark sheet. That means the 5 or 6 subject is there, means we can check each and every subject is pass or fail. So we can mostly we have used the nested if and else if ladder to solve the complex programs or problem statement. So that is a very important concept in decision making, nested if and else if ladder statement, right? So all the statement here, if statement and first else if statement and the second if statement, every conditions, all the condition is false, means the corresponding default else statement will execute. If all the condition, okay, if this condition is true, means it will not go to the further condition. It will not check the further condition. It automatically execute the block 2 statement and exit from the conditions. So that is the main thing. So else if and else if ladder statement, it is a syntax. Okay, we will see with one example. Here else if ladder, and I am declare the value of a equal to 40. Whether I am checking this a value is divisible by 5 and 8. 5 and 8. So here I am writing if a percentage 5. So for modulo division means it will give the remainder of the corresponding value. Then only I can decide the given number is divisible by the input number. So a modulo division 5 means so the 40 modulo division 5, what is the value? The remainder is 0. So this condition will be true. That means the input value is dividable by 5. The same way, a modulo division with 8 equal to 0, if the remainder is 0, it is also divisible by 8. So this corresponding value, this statement will print divisible by both 5 and 8. The next condition, else if. So the given number is divisible by only 8. It is a second else if statement. A modulo division 8 equal to 0 means the printf statement divisible by 8 alone. It will not divisible by 5. The same way, the next else if ladder condition, a modulo division 5 equal to 0, the given condition is divisible only 5, not 8. If all the condition is false, the corresponding else statement will print of divisible by none. So what is the output for this statement? This is the output, the divisible by both 5 and 8, because the value is 40. So if the value is 40 or 48, now I change the value is 40, it means what will the result now? It's only divisible by 8. So this statement only will execute. So it's based on the given input and the conditions. So I am using the else if ladder, one condition and the second condition and the third condition, so many conditions. I can check the multiple condition in a single problem. So this is a usage of the else if ladder statement in control statement method. Okay, and one more thing, we have to discuss some other points. We can write the program without open and curly braces. That is a main thing. We can remove the open and curly braces. It will also work in the C program. Int a equal to 5, here a greater than 4. So I'm not declare any open and curly braces, but this program will print, this program will work. So the curly braces is used to segregate the start and end of the corresponding statement. For example, in WhatsApp, we just insert a star symbol before start the line and the end of the line, right? So what is mean by that? Within the star of initial and the end of the line, it is converted into bold letters in WhatsApp. Like that, the open curly brace and the close curly brace is mentioned the block of statement, the limit of statement. So without curly brace we can use in the if statement, and whatever we have compared the two values or condition, we must use the double equal to symbol. There is a double equal to symbol is used. We cannot use the single equal to, that is a assigning operator. So we cannot use that. And other than 0, that is the main condition. Other than 0, except 0 value, all the numeric value is considered as true. This statement is true. If I am declare any numeric value within the condition, the corresponding statement will execute. For example, here if there is a no condition, no less than or greater than, whatever it is, there is a no condition, I am just declare 35. 35 is it is a normal integer value, but the corresponding statement will execute, because other than 0 all the numbers consider as true, as the condition is true. So this statement will execute. So these three the new things we have to remember in this if control statement. Okay, let's see some problems of if statement. What is the output of this C program? If 4, I directly enter the numeric value 4 and greater than 5. Actually 4 greater than 5 is wrong. It is a false. This condition is false. So what will output is here? S will be print. So I am declare outside the open and curly brace. So print of S will be print. Here I don't want to use else statement, but automatically when the condition is false, this statement will not work. It's come to the next line. It's come to the next line. This line will be print. And the next problem is, and if 10 is greater than 9, actually this statement is true, right? So 10 greater than 9 means this statement is true. So what will happen? This Coimbatore, this condition, this statement will execute. So okay, what about the next one? It's a line by line execution. Else if condition 4 modulo division 2 equal to 0. Actually this statement is also true. This statement is also true, but it will not exit, because when the first condition is true, it will go to the next condition. The block of statement is execute, then come out from the statement. So, and one more thing, if statement, I'm not declaring any open and curly braces here, but it will take the next statement of else if statement is a block of statement with the else if statement. What about the next one? Next printf statement, it is exit from the else if statement. See here I am declare one open and curly brace, open curly brace and close curly brace. It is a statement. It is a statement here. So if this condition is true, this block of statement is executed. If I delete this open and curly brace, it is also common. It is also same. It is also same. Now this statement is true. This Chennai will only the block of statement with this condition, right? So if I am declare here open and curly brace of next of this line, what will happen? If this condition is true, both value will be print, because I just indicate the open and curly brace of limitation of the numbers and lines, right? So that is the purpose of using the corresponding. Here I am just delete the open and curly brace, and this is a statement. So I am delete means so here what will happen? This is true, this is a condition is true, so this will print. So Coimbatore will print, then it will not exit, it will not execute, because it's come out from the corresponding. Once this condition is true, else if condition will not check, even if this condition will not check. So it's come out from the loop means this statement, the Madurai statement will work. So Coimbatore and Madurai is the output for this. And what about the next one? Here I am declaring int a, and if a, I am simply declare a. What is the output? Actually I didn't mention any variable value here, so the output is error, the output is compile error, so it will not work. The corresponding value will not work because I am not declare anything here, right? So if I am declare a value is 5 means, or 4 means, 4 and the hello will be work, hello will be work. So that is a condition. And here again I am enter some other value or int a. So this condition is false, this condition is false. So what will happen? What will happen? This statement will going to execute, this statement is going to execute. If I'm declare or a b or anything means, it will be error because the value is wrong, so the output is error. But I'm declare alone a, actually a is there is a no value, so the condition is false. False means this else condition will be work, this else condition will be work. So how are you will be the output for this, right? How are you will be the output for this. Okay, the next problem is void if int x equal to 5, x equal to 5, then if true, the condition is true, why the output is error? Because the condition is not a string, the condition or the expression should not be a string, so it is an undeclared variable. True is taking as an undeclared variable, so it's a compile error statement. And the last one, ABC. What is the ABC and C? ABC C means it will give the corresponding input values. This input value of numeric, it will convert into the numerical value, it will give the numeric value. So numerical value or integer value means the statement will be true, because already we have discussed except 0 all the numeric value or the negative value will be the true, condition will be the true, so this word will be print. Okay, what is the next one? Here it's not a else if I am typing here else if, this condition will not check, but I'm declare as a simple if statement, so both condition will be check and print the output. So C means that is a value of C. C is it will take as a ASCII value, it will take as a ASCII value. So the ASCII value means it will consider as true, it will consider as true, so the India will be print. So both condition is true, so world and India will be print, and the final value is out of condition statement, so the Tamil Nadu will be the output for this, the Tamil Nadu will be the output for this. So world, India, Tamil Nadu will be the output for this, because it is also the taking as an integer value, and this also taking as an integer value. Then finally this is the exit statement, so all the statement is the output for this, right? Next, I am going to discuss one problem statement. This problem statement is nothing but the sample output is 5. If I am typing 5 means FIVE, the string will be print. If I am typing 45, 45 means the output should be number is greater than 9. The number is greater than 9 value. The number is greater than 9 value. Right? So I'm writing this program code here. Enter the value. I'm going to get the value from the user. First, initially I check whether the number is below 10 or not. If it is below 10, then enter into this statement. If it is above 10, directly the else statement will execute. The corresponding else statement, what is that? The else statement is the number is greater than 9. The number is greater than 9. It will work. If the number is except or greater than 10 means. Okay, if the number is 5 means I am writing the first if a value equal to 1, the printf is 1. Then else if I am using this, what is the structure of this? This is the else if ladder statement. Else if ladder statement. So if a equal to 1, 1 will be print. Else if a equal to 2, 2 will be print. And else if a equal to 3 will be. So like this I am writing this code till the value of 9. The value of 9. So if I am enter above 9 means the corresponding else statement will execute. So I am writing this program for using the else if ladder statement to print the corresponding number integer. Right? Okay. Thank you.